The next speaker is the Honorable Carter.
Thank you, Chairperson. The Treasury is at the heart of our economic development and the promotion of our national fiscal policy framework. At the dawn of our democracy, the Reconstruction and Development Programme, a vision for the fundamental transformation of South Africa, was adopted. At the heart of the RDP was an acknowledgement of an interdependence between the objectives of reconstruction and development on the one hand and economic growth on the other. That transformation, the rebuilding and restructuring of South Africa socially and economically, was only possible if the economy was firmly placed on the path of high and sustainable growth. And as Frans Kroon here of the IRR points out, for the first 15 years of democracy, during the Mandela and Mbeki eras, our economy did perform well. These golden years were characterized by rising levels of growth and conservative fiscal management. However, when the traditionalist and the left-wing components of the ANC alliance combined to overthrow Mbeki and subjected South Africa to the devastation of a Zuma tsunami, the ANC changed our economic policy trajectory with devastating consequences. We have been subjected to the converse of Mandela and Mbeki eras, the abandoning of rational economic sense and allowing growth levels to plummet as debt levels increased. And now, South Africans are subjected to a barrage of dishonest and racially inflammatory noise regarding radical economic transformation, which they can't explain, merely as the ANC SG lamented, to hide the failings and to save face. And then our illegitimate president irrationally pushed the junk button for what can only be rationally explained as being for the furtherance of a state capture project. We do need RET. We need a brave and fundamental shift in economic policy to ensure meaningful and sustainable economic growth, the means to drive a transformation process, and the creation of a better life for all. COPE has no trust in the desire or the ability of the ANC to take the brave and non-populist decisions required to create the conditions for substantial inclusive growth around which we all can mobilize. And like a tsunami, the real damage caused by Mr. Zuma and the ANC will only be evident when the tsunami recedes. Now, the axing of Gordon and Jonas and the reappointment of you, Minister Gigaba, in the darkness of the night can only be seen as an attack on Treasury's institutional integrity, given the commitment to clean and good governance and the defense of government's procurement challenges. Now, Minister, if we connect a few dots like I've been doing over the last week, we will know that in court papers you are accused of being influenced by the Guptas over the Fireblades Luxury International Airport Terminal in Johannesburg. The SOEs, with their big procurement budgets, are central in the battle over state capture. That you took over from the corruption fighter Barbara Hogan as Minister of Public Enterprises, and you replaced the Eskom and Denel boards, and made several executive appointments at the key parastatals, including the likes of a Gupta-aligned Colin Machila to Eskom, Iqbal Sharma to Transnet, and Zupta agent at large Molefe as the chief executive of Transnet. That subsequently Rajesh Gupta and Duduzani gets taken VR laser linked to the 50 billion locomotive tender, that the state of capture report implicates Transnet during your tenure as minister.
Complete in 1 minute.
One can't help but question your integrity and rectitude for the position, and as the SACC posited, whether you are but another player in the state capture project, this time in the capture of our national treasury. Thank you.